What is going on, my friends? Happy Saturday. It is your girl, Krazykerins, or happy Monday, or happy Tuesday, whatever day it is that you're watching me on. I usually upload on a Saturday morning at 9 a.m., but whatever. Happy day to you. Listen, we have been talking about Mary Kay this entire month, and I am going to be sharing my final reflections on the whole process. So if you're interested in hearing my reflections, you should definitely keep watching. All right, y'all. So let me get comfortable. I ain't trying to spill no tea, okay? Because I'm not that type of girl. But it's important to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's important to talk and to share. And I usually record my vlogs about 6, maybe 8 weeks before I upload them. So when you guys were watching the Mary Kay vlogs, I was watching them with you because I had recorded them almost 2 months prior. And so when I edit, I usually edit maybe 2 or 3 days before I upload. So I felt like I was watching them all over again, like reliving them with you, like, in the moment, whatever. So as I'm watching them, I just started like thinking about what it was like to be in Mary Kay. And I said in the first vlog in part 1 that it wasn't all bad. There was a lot of friendship and a lot of really cool like team building, leadership building, self-improvement type of stuff that Mary Kay pushes, which I think is great. Everybody needs to know how to improve in life. But there was also a lot of shady practices, y'all, like that just they get you more in debt than anything, okay? And they get you thinking about, oh my God, the big check, the big check, the big check, the director's check, you're gonna get commission on this and commission on that. And to get to that point, like, man, you gotta like beg and ask people, like, sign up, be a consultant. And I wasn't a part of that. I thought that I wanted it, but then when I was going through the process of becoming a director, I was like, oh my God, this is stressful. It's annoying. I feel like I'm bothering people. I feel like a fraud sometimes. I feel spammy. Like, I felt like I was intruding in people's lives, like sending them all of these text messages and emails. And that's not me, y'all. Like, it is not me. I like that it stretched me and it took me out of my comfort zone, but I really felt spammy. And I wanted to take this reflection opportunity to apologize to anyone who felt like I spammed them or I targeted them or made them feel like you have to buy or you have to have a party or you have to do this. Like, if I ever put you in that position, like, straight up comment below and tell me. Like, don't even tell me privately. Put me on blast. I'm okay with it because I want to apologize in public. I don't think that it was right. I remember there was one conversation that I had. It was the first conversation I had with my director and someone that I was following up with after a party. You give them a link, they watch it, and you're supposed to connect with them in like 24 hours and see if they want to join. And God, I remember feeling so uncomfortable on that phone call because my director was so pushy. And the woman, she was a stay-at-home mom, had a brand new baby, husband worked, and she was like, well, I have to speak to my husband. I'm not sure. She was like, well, you can just make your own decisions. You don't have to ask your husband. Some women like to run things by their husbands. That's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? But she was just so pushy. My director was so pushy with the girl. I felt very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. And when I tried reaching back out to that woman, she never picked up my call, never returned my text, and I knew that she felt like attacked. And I don't know if she watches my vlogs. I'm not going to say her name. I'll just say her name starts with a letter A. That's all I'll say. But, yo, letter A, my bad. Did not intend to put you in that position. Not cool. Not cool at all. There were other things that watching the vlogs I kind of started thinking about. And I remember the one time that I set up an appointment with somebody and they porched me. They set up the appointment. I went to their house. It was cold. It was dark. And I was ringing the doorbell and I was calling and nobody was answering. And I stood outside for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, did I really just walk to your house and stand outside in the cold for 20 minutes? I was so upset. There were other instances where I would drive out like an hour. Drive out like an hour and nobody, would purchase anything, or if they did purchase something, it was like, a $7 product. I mean, I lost more money in actually going out there and paying for gas than, I was just losing money left and right. But I mean, aside from the money aspect, I felt bad all the time. I felt stressed out. I felt like if I become a director, I've got to keep up with this. And it was stressful. And I didn't like it. And I would look at my director and I would see how she was living her life. And, she would boast this really, really like nice like life of, I've got all this time to be with my family and, pick up my kid at school. And I'm sure she did, because she made her own hours. But there were so many nights where we would be on the phone 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, so much running around that she would do. There was a point in time where she wanted to move from the current state that she was living in to about 5-6 hours away. And the positive part about that is that, like, she would get in her car every weekend and drive 5-6 hours to book parties in that new state, to kind of like create a team in that state and build a customer base. And I thought that was pretty admirable because she was determined. She was a determined businesswoman. I will give her that. But gosh, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I want to be away from my family that much. But I mean, I don't know. That's a tough one because, when you read all these blogs about entrepreneurs, like they will do whatever it takes. And I got to give her that. She would do whatever it took. And she does whatever it takes. Because I know she's still a director and I'm sure she's going to be like an area director like very soon because she's really determined. But I couldn't see myself living that life. And that was causing so much stress, like I just couldn't. So I was very happy when I gave it up. I spent a lot of money in sending the product back, which if anyone is interested, probably not anytime soon, but I will be doing a how-to video on how to send all of your product back to Mary Kay. Right now I need a little bit of a Mary Kay break because I just need a Mary Kay break. But it was so funny because this past week, like literally, I'm not lying to you, y'all. I'm gonna hide this part, but you see this? They just sent me something. You're like, what did they send you? You see it says Mary Kay, right? And you see it says balance due. Let me show you the nerve of this company. You see my last name, right? Karens, that's me. Balance due, I don't know if you could see it, if my phone is focusing on it, but $48.60. They done sent me a bill for December. I left y'all in July. Why are you still asking for money? You know what I did? As soon as I got this week, I called them and I said, you just sent me a bill. Oh, what's your consultant number? I gave it to her. Yeah, $48.60 because of some, commission stuff that was brought back and you owe that commission. I said, I'm not paying you. And the lady was like, well, if you decide to come back to Mary Kay, I'm not paying you and I'm not coming back. You gonna send me to collections? Well, no, we're not really gonna. Good, you're not gonna send me to collections. I need you to write a note in your little account thing and I need you to put former consultant refuses to pay. And if you want your money, go to her former director and get it from her. Y'all, they had nerve. They had nerve. So no, I didn't pay them and I'm not gonna pay them. I'm not gonna belabor the point. I'm very happy that I'm not in Mary Kay anymore. I mean, I'm wearing Mary Kay makeup right now. But I'm happy that I'm not with them anymore. And I'm not bashing anybody that still is. But if you feel like overly stressed, if you feel like your finances are tanking rather than going up, then I really need you to think think long and hard, and I need you to make the best decision for yourself and your family. And if the best decision is to leave, to let go, to send back product, then do it, because you're going to have peace of mind. And at the end of the day, that, my friends, is what we all need. Peace of mind. We need to be cute, but we could be cute like in a frugal way. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, guys, like I said, I'm not going to belabor the point anymore. I'm not going to talk about Mary Kay anymore. I'm done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this month of why I quit Mary Kay and this final reflection. And I mean, feel free, comment below. If I ever made you feel like I was like forcing you to do something you didn't want to do, I need you to tell me, because I need to apologize in person. I am so sorry. It was not my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable. I was kind of just in a pink cloud, in a pink fog. But y'all, my head is much clearer now, and I just, I'm living life. So y'all, as always, smash the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't done so, share this sucker with your friends, comment below, and I really hope to see you back next week on my channel, Krazykerins. Who the heck is calling me? Who the heck is calling me?